It is Melissa with Sincerely Creative Mom. I'm one of the creative coaches inside the creative coaching group, and I'm here to talk today a little bit about pairing things together for a possible black and white tree. So I look for things that complement each other. Of course, if I'm going with a black and white theme and all black and white, I'm going to keep it in that line and not veer from that as far as like adding in a red or a green. As far as we talk about a ribbon or a pick or a spray. So one thing I really like to do always is I like to add in some greenery to our trees just to really fluff things up and make it a little fuller. Maybe you have a thinner tree like me and make it appear a little bit thicker than it actually is. So I like to add in some pine. And listen, we're talking about a Christmas tree, right? It's in your own home. I know it's not what you would find in the wild and in the nature, but adding some bigger pine to your maybe smaller branches really kind of makes things stand out. And even this one took here. It's a little bit different altogether, but it's also frosted. And so sometimes mixing in those textures, really cool, especially when you're going to be bringing in some glitter into your ribbon, into your design. And so I like to make sure I'm kind of blending that as best as I can. If I am creating with some glitter and some shine, I try to make sure that the base of the tree gets that as well. So I pulled here some greeneries, and then of course some different ribbon going on the black and white theme. So you do want to pick an idea. I have trees, poinsettias, and snowflakes here. So instead of the poinsettia, if I had snowflakes and I was doing a black and white snowflake, this would tree design theme. This would be perfect. But because I'm going along with the poinsettia as my focal, this was a beautiful choice with the poinsettia in there. A nice, almost kind of like a gray black glittery going on there. So I would set this aside. I wouldn't select this one necessarily because my focal here is the poinsettias, unless of course I was bringing in some snowflakes. That would totally be just as great, but I wouldn't pair this necessarily with a poinsettia. I would really look for something that went more along the Christmas, even though snowflakes are Christmassy because it's at winter time. If we can go more on the Christmas line with the poinsettias and the trees, it'd be perfect. So I would set this one aside. I wouldn't select this. And also when you're going with your picks and sprays, you do want to come in with a variety, right? So I did add some greenery in there, but I'm also going to add in some black and white. Not everything necessarily has to be green, glittery. So you see here how our poinsettia, beautiful, kind of like, it's not velvet, but I don't even know what it is. It's just really, really pretty, but it's not glittery. Right? The center has a little bit of glitter and a little bit of shine, but it's not glittery. The ribbon that I'm bringing in did have some glitter. So what I would do with my picks is I would look for some that are a little bit glittery and some that are not. So I chose these just really cute, easy, matte finish berry pick. Super cool. When you pull it out, it does take up a lot of space. Now, depending on your budget, you would be adding, something as small as this, you might be adding as many as 20 or more, depending on how big your tree is. But what's cool with this piece is that you could add it to a nice big tree and let your stem bring out from the base of that tree and kind of let it be out where you could see it, or you could tuck it into your tree where if you weren't extending your sight line, it would be just a good size piece as well. So some matte finish here. I know this is really small, but I did pull it because, again, it's kind of snowy. It's kind of a matte almost. I don't know if the shimmer is there because it was with other glitter things or if it was just, if it's meant to be that way. So I put matte and mostly matte, and then, of course, add in a little bit of shimmer and shine here and glittery, a little bit different on the style. The circles maybe a little bit more whimsical, but watch how pretty this turns out when I'm adding it into a tree. So I'm just going to put this right on the top. and add in my glittery pick down here. Let's really get it in there. Okay. And then I'm going to come right on top with my berries. Starting to pair those nicely. Make sure I'm bringing it up. Now, one thing I also like to do is I also like to bring in bundles into my tree. So look how pretty that would be in a tree with some paired ribbons, right? Again, you want to make sure that you're staying on trend. So poinsettias, we put away the snowflakes, and the snowflakes, and brought in the poinsettia. One more thing, I thought this would be really cool. Another different texture, something a little more spring. I love these things. I love, love, love them. Also, it's really cool to use these throughout the year. So if you're buying stuff for Christmas and your Christmas decor, some of those things can hang around all year. So again, I'm gonna lift this one up here, and maybe I'll leave that there. Look at that. So pretty. Very different. Love, love, love. So cool. Again, picture this being your tree, right? You're still seeing a lot of that green and adding in those things just here and there. Again, I'm offering different textures, some curly cues, some things that mimic like a berry, some frosted branch tips, of course something kind of whimsical actually, bringing in there with that glitter, and then some pine. Love the poinsettia. I hope this was inspiring for your Christmas season and tree decorating season. I love it. I can't wait to see what you come up with this year. Maybe it's black and white. I'll see you soon.